Alrighty, guys, let's dive in. A little screen record action here. Dyer Hill, okay, Dyer Hill Jr. from Belleville, Illinois. And Dyer Hill, the thing about him is that he is from just outside of St. Louis. So he's from, I guess, East Illinois. About a half hour outside is Belleville, Illinois. So, when I look at this player, Dyer Hill, first of all, I like that he plays both sides of the football. This is really Rashad Samples it's his first running back commit since Coach Lachlan left for Ohio State University, since he left for Ohio State. And there's a lot to like, but let's get to him running the football. 5'10", and what you're going to immediately see here is you're going to see speed. And the thing is that I really like is that as he climbs the sideline, he continues, like he's somebody that he runs, but he just gets faster as he continues to go downhill and run. And he doesn't really lose that speed. He does a great job with stamina of keeping that speed. Here, you can flex him out here, makes a catch, on an in-breaking kind of dig route, and then he finishes in the end zone. Right here, you're going to see him, take on the return. So he's 5'11". It says 180. Like, eventually here, I want to see him cut it back right here into the middle of the field. Like, that's the one question on tape is, like, is he going to be a runner that is going to be willing to go into the middle of the field and kind of go into that a treacherous area? But knowing Dan Lanning and knowing the offensive staff and knowing Will Stein, like those guys never bow to the sideline. So he has a ton of speed, and that's what you of course love from an Oregon commit, from an Oregon player. And he just continues to pick up speed. Sometimes you look a lot faster when you're, what's it called? When it's not a grass field. Here it's like a 99-yard house call from Dyer Hill. Gonna take it and then gonna go the distance right here. So he picks up that speed, and then he just completely will dust opponents as well. Decent jump cut. He does protect the football. He's somebody that's going to, oftentimes switch hands, like when he runs the football. I'd say he's a very, very good back. I would say that he's certainly going to be a piece on the depth chart. Okay. I think that he has like pretty damn good speed. I think that he's somebody too that has a physical frame that can be a thumper. Like there we see him thump a little bit, which is like what I want to see from the back. And then he kind of climbs to the sideline, and he luckily won't go out of bounds, so he rides the sideline and then he finishes. He'll cut it back all right. So a lot of these are house calls, but I also want to see him play in traffic a bit. Which is, I really like this run a little bit more because get to see him play in a little bit of traffic, and then it's, and then it's curtains. So how's he going to fare in traffic? There we go. See, in traffic, pretty decent move, and he switches hands, which I think that can be dangerous to switch hands all the time. I kind of like a running back to kind of keep it in one hand. Maybe I'm wrong. I might be. Really good cutting here. So you see the speed. He already has a really good athletic profile. Really good jump cuts here. So, and then I think he's going to have the speed to finish it. So he's like 5'10", but he plays like he's 5'11", or he just seems on tape like he'd be a bigger guy. So maybe he's like a Noah Whittington. And see, here he looks so fast. Here he screams at the tape. Here he screams downhill. Violent downhill. That's what I'm freaking talking about right there. And then it's curtain. So he has a ton, guys. He has a ton of speed. He's a game breaking type player from the Midwest. And boy, does a nice job of getting off of tacklers, hits the sideline, and then he's gone. Shout out to this wide receiver too. I mean, this is that is, I like that play. I like that play a lot. Now, maybe it's a little unnecessary. Maybe that can be a penalty after the play. But, I mean, come on. That's just a lot of, that's a lot of fun there just to see that. Yeah, he's freaking explosive. This player's explosive, He honestly is getting better and better. Like, as I'm watching the tape, he's just getting better. That's so freaking explosive. Can't even tell you. Dyer Hill, I mean, that's running nasty. Oh, that's freaking amazing. This is the best run that he's had on this tape. Runs nasty, runs angry. Isaiah Pacheco, running angry, just mad at the ground beneath his feet. Wow, patient. Oof. Man, this player, man, this is probably one of the best backs that I've seen in this class, actually. I mean, this is a good back. Now, we're not seeing him, break a ton of tackles, so there's not a ton of adversity sometimes. But, he's so strong. These jump cuts are really strong. And his physical profile, with his speed, he's going to continue to get better and better. So, the more I look at this, I mean, he was a 4-star. I think he could be a 4.5-star back. Whew. Really good cuts. And he's just physical, And the physical runners... He looks like he looks really strong. He's just not getting really squared up by a defender, and that's a credit to his footwork. See, right there, wow, that's a great run. Oh my gosh. That is fantastic. Because see how much trash is here? Now, this is a great run. Should have put this towards the top of his highlight tape. Yes. Oh, that's violent running. I love it. I love that so much. Thing is, I want him to lower the pads. And freaking truck somebody over. Because I think he plays high for a 5'10 back. I think that's something that you can maybe work on. Coach Lachlan back at Oregon, he would probably prefer guys that, again, we got to see somebody truck somebody over. So he is playing pretty high. And he's getting, because, again, when he takes a shot in the Big Ten, early on when he gets stacked up. But I think that this is somebody who's definitely going to learn for sure. And, that's a beautiful run. And I definitely think that he's tough enough. I definitely think that he's going to be tough. So I'm excited to see Dyer Hill. He just has he has so much talent. The speed's actually exceptional speed, really, really good speed. And, you might have thinner guys that might be more of the jet kind of burner guys. But, this is looking like a football player. He looks just more physical than some of the other backs. It's kind of talking out loud, but I'm really excited about this commit. Again, I think it's an interesting couple of commits here from Oregon. Nasir Wyatt was another guy that we looked at with Oregon. Dallas Wilson, I think, still committed. Wide receiver out of the Tampa area. Achilles Smith, the quarterback. So it's so far it's shaking out to be fun, this class. And here they got a weapon here, go into the Midwest and win with Dyer Hill. So yeah, man, I think this is a 4.5-star back. I really like this running back a lot. I think that he definitely serves a purpose, and I think he should be a 93, 94, man. I think he's that good.